Hello. All I'm ass inside them jeans. Yeah. What? My lovely lady lumps. All right, let's begin. Ooh. Common collections. Our standard library includes a number of very useful data structures called collections. Most of other data types represent one specific value, but collections can contain multiple values. Unlike the built-in arrays and tuple types, the data these collections point to is stored on the heap. Welcome in, Mr. Putin. You put in these nuts in your mouth. Like these nuts on your chin. I wanted to make a title like that. This delay is always so awkward. Oh right, yeah. I had to pay to reduce that delay. It's not fun. You can read the 30 minutes before it's played. Yeah, it's not supposed to alert me. What up, Mr. Nile Pointer?
Chupapi muñeño.
Hello, Defias. Welcome in. Oh my god.
Have you ever had a dream that you had you could you'll do you want you could do so you'll do you could you want them to do you so much you could do anything.
I had a dream about Dan Whale. He gave me a bear hug. It was not fun. I couldn't breathe. Yeah. My very first TTS was Defiasol. And he didn't know you could TTS for free. He scammed. He scammed himself. He paid me $2 to TTS. You'll do it again? No. You can do it for free.
And I'll do it again.
No. There's a limit with how many TTS I could. Yeah, 390. So 400 messages a month. There's no way I'm gonna beat that quota. At the time of my life. You've seen the John Hamm meme that's going around dancing in the club? This one? This is how Black Eyed Peas makes me feel. Let's go! 30 streams! Yeah. There was one with the Terminal made, Terminal Coffee. Terminal Wait, shop was it? Fuck. It's always a gamble opening this putrid application. Oh, it's Zach Bussy. Wait. What is the website? What's their handle? Terminal.shop? Oh, there it is. It's always scary, yeah. Let me unmute. Is this it? And that song? Yeah, good timing. It blew up. Wait, this is not the song. It blew up because of this show or whatever this meme is. Yeah, like 14 years ago. Yeah. 14 years ago and now it exploded. Well. Right, you guys ready for collections? Wait. Oh, if you resub as well, you can do a TTS. Very cool. Delay. Can I do negative seconds? But if I were to transition into something else, I'm not gonna pay for these voices. Ow, my eyes. There's like Tangia that I have enabled, and that has like a big list of voices. And maybe I can like play around with SpeakerBot. This one you can like put a whisper, not whisper, whether you whisper or 11 Labs API key or whatever you want in the back. Then you can fine tune. You can do more with it. But there's gonna be a bit of a learning curve. It's very similar to playing with StreamerBot, which took me a while to like wrap my head around. My life, I love StreamerBot. The only thing I don't like about it is that you can't self-host this on like on the cloud. I'd like that, and then like be able to administrate it from my PC. Because say I'm doing like I'm out of the country, I don't have this laptop with me, or I'm just doing a stream from my phone. I still want like all of those commands to work. All right. Useful data structures called collections. Most other data types represent one specific value, but collections can contain multiple values. Unlike the built-in array and tuple types, the data these collections point to is stored on the heap, which means the amount of data does not need to be known at compile time and can grow or shrink as the program runs. Each kind of collection has different capabilities and costs. And choosing an appropriate one for a current situation is a skill you'll develop over time. In this chapter, we'll discuss 3 collections that are used very often in Rust programs. The other song that's kind of stuck in my head is Burnt Peanut's favorite song. I forget the name. No. Jeja, yeah, bad habit, always good. Vector allows you to store number of values next to each other. String is a collection of characters. Yes. Talk about in depth. Hash map. Okay. Key value pairs. Okay. We'll discuss how to create and update vectors and hash maps. Nice. Storing list of values vectors. First collection type we look at is that, also known as vector. Okay, vectors allow to store more than one value in a single. Oh, I should have, like, I asked Nightshade do this morning what the difference between vector and array is. I should have waited till after. But it's okay. It was a great setup because the conversation ended very well. Vectors can only store value of the same type. They are very useful when you have a list of items such as lines of text in a file or prices of items in a shopping cart. Creating a new vector. And create a new empty vector we'll call the vec new function. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Note that we added a type annotation. That's cool that you can do the annotation like right as you create the variable or set the instance up. Because we aren't inserting any values into this vector, Rust doesn't know what kind of elements we intend to store. This is an important point. Vectors are using generics. We'll cover how to use generics with your own types in chapter 10. For now, standard can hold in. When we create a vector to hold a specific type, we can specify the type within angle brackets. Hold elements of the I32 type. All right. More often you create with initial values and Rust will infer the type. So you really need to do this with the type annotation. Conveniently provides the vec macro. What? Did you create a new vector with that holds the values you give it? Whoa, okay. Because we've given initial arbitrary values, just can infer. Damn it. Type annotation isn't necessary. Next, we'll look at how to modify a vector. Dating a vector with push. Blah blah blah. Using the mu keyword, yes. And Rust infers this from the data, so we don't need the vec I32. Dating a vector. You know vector from Despicable Me? This guy? Didn't he choose his name because yeah, this guy. Name choice. Oh, he's Victor person. He's like, yeah, because he has direction and magnitude. The actor, that's me, because I'm committing crimes with both direction and magnitude. Oh yeah. What kind of music are you guys feeling? I just like went on continue the black eyed piece. I'm having a hard time choosing. Reading elements of vectors. There are two ways to reference a value stored in a vector via indexing or using the get method. Let's see. Why is Jimmy Fallon in here? What the heck? Has she updated this playlist? No, these are like... All right. Honestly, I'm happy with this. We'll go. In the following examples, we've annotated a type of the values are returned from these functions for extra clarity. How you guys been? How did they go? Anything interesting? We've annotated the type of the values that are returned from these functions for extra clarity. Both methods of accessing a vector while indexing syntax and get method. Okay. Using the, what's that? Macro, the third, same as yesterday. Did you go touch more grass today? Third, there's like a meeting that's still going on since the stand-up. That was like 6 hours ago. But I peaced out 20 minutes in. And then I muted it. I'm like supposed to be part of it. But I'm like, no, I don't. It's so unnecessary. Like, unless I'm really needed, I don't have to just like sit around on that call. Pretty boring day. Ooh. It'd be like that. Same here. This has been my highlight. Learning something new. Like made me real, like when I was doing wrestling yesterday, like I was thinking about it today, and I've been kind of cruising through each lesson. I expected it to be a lot more difficult, but I don't know. I'm happy. I'm happy that I'm pushing myself. Third. So okay. Okay. Third element is that. I still need to wrap my head around like this whole ownership system. Match third. None. Note a few details here. We use the index of 2 to get the third element because vectors are indexed by numbers starting at 0 using and by building small programs. Okay, cool. I just need to put time into playing with it. When we get method, when we use the get method with the index passed as an argument, we get an option. Okay, we can use with match. Rust provides these two ways to reference an element so that you can choose how the program behaves when you try to use an index value outside the range of the existing. As an example, let's see what happens when you have a vector of 5 elements and then try to access an element at index 100 with each technique. Does not exist. Okay. When we run this code, will cause the program panic because it references a non-existent element. That's a good song, by the way. Maybe we can do a Maroon 5 angle. Yes, thank you. Are you spazzing out? Are you having a stroke, Nightshade dude? Speaking of stroke, I love Northern Lion so much. No. Is this it? Oh yeah.
And find out her stroke game kind of weak though.
No.
Right? I think it would be kind of disappointing to have your wife fuck you in the ass and find out her stroke game kind of weak though, right? I think it would be kind of disappointing to have your wife fuck you in the ass and find out her stroke game kind of weak though, right? I think it would be.
Wait, what?
You jerk off. Someone could fuck you in the butt while you jerk off. I guess I never really thought about that. That would listen. That might be nice. You're telling me that would be nice, but the problem is I'm an unselfish lover. So what's she getting out of it? Nothing. Yeah, I don't think I could do it. You guys do. If you want to be a selfish lover and get fucked in the butt and jerk off at the same time, go ahead. I will. I don't know. I like when it's cooperative. I like when there's a little bit of give and a little take.
This is Northern Lion. I love him. His chat's wild, yeah. Wait, my favorite Northern Lion video is Get It Twisted.
Lock in. Get it twisted? If you lock in, you can do anything? Motherfucker. Get it twisted. Your actions impact nothing. Your fate is predetermined. The only thing that you can change is your reaction to it. You can do anything you set your mind to. The world is a playground designed for you and only you to achieve your highest level ambitions. If you wait 90 minutes to wake up until you drink your first cup of coffee, nothing can stop you. If you duct tape your mouth when you fall asleep, nothing can stop you. Get it twisted? You are a pawn in a universe chess match. You mean nothing to God, if they even exist. You're a rounding error. You're 2 pennies on a Fortune 500 company's balance sheet. They don't care about you in the slightest. Get it twisted? Everybody gets what they deserve in this life. If you put in effort, you can achieve anything. Successful people are better people. Get it twisted? The circumstances surrounding your birth determine where you are going to go. Nothing else matters at all. Your own level of education, your attitude, your level of effort, your friends, your network, your business, your credentials. Motherfucker!
It makes no sense. When you flip between Bluetooth sources rapidly and start typing, does some strange key repeat thing. Metallica mentioned. Get it twisted. Yes. All right. Motherfucker. Let it help if this is intentional. Prefix it with underscore does not exist. Why? Why? Keep them plugged in all the time. Yeah. So I have this Keychron. I like it a lot. It does Bluetooth as well, but it times out so much. Like, times out instantly, it turns off after like a bit of inactivity when you're on Bluetooth mode. But I like that I can switch between 3 devices. So when I was working from home before, I just like switch between my personal PC and my work PC, like in a click of a button. But when it turns off and I want to type, it's not going to register like 3 or 4 keystrokes before turning on again. Well, key. What is this? K2? K3. This guy. It's cute. Does the job. It's on sale. Have to update. Just ignore it, bottom 3 lines. Five, but the index 100. Okay. All right. Panic method is best used. The failing line and rerun it. Both are failing, right? Here, let's copy this. Wait. I can't change it here. All right. Oh, just never mind. I'm slow today. One previous error. What happened here now? Okay. Luke, welcome. Welcome. Thank you for the raid, man. Appreciate it. How was building your HTTP in Go? Let's follow Luke. Good time when the OGs in software and game dev. Yo, yo. Yeah, good stream. Mate, do you not see the auto shout out that I have set up, Mr. Hot Dog Flavor Water? You did. Very good. How you been? How's work life been? How's life been? How's the DJing life been? Luke's starting his DJ arc as well. Always late, parent. Yeah. We're doing collections in Rust, and then I think I'm gonna do some Mega Bonk after. Launchpad arc, man. Nice. Appreciate the raid. Welcome in. Oh. All right. It's code will cause a program panic. Reference. Yeah. Get method. It returns none without panicking. Maroon Monday? I mean, you guys are free to interrupt it with other songs or like take detours. I'm just playing whatever because I'm having a hard time deciding music today. I had a fat meal. Yeah. And I'm slow. I was supposed to wake up an hour earlier as well, but that didn't happen. It returns none without panicking. You would use this method if accessing an element beyond the range of the vector may happen occasionally. How is it streaming again, Luke? I know you took a real long break. Are you enjoying it? Code will then have logic to handle having either some an element or none as discussed. What's going on? No. Enough with the DMCA. Okay. For example, the index could be coming from a person entering a number. If they accidentally, it's probably worth it. Yeah. I kind of miss like the old YouTube music bot, because YouTube just has like a bigger library to play with. Like if I wanted like you know how Cash Machine I tried to play music from the Faith game. You need to buy one of those stat. Set up a GoFundMe to get a launch pad. That would be more user-friendly than crashing the program due to a typo. When the program has a valid reference, it's probably the best video you're missing out. God damn it. All right, I'll put it on used to play on Launchpad on Android. All right. Let's see it. Let's check if this is going to my DMCA track. Firefox. Yes. Oh my god, it's mesmerizing. Alice is quite lonely. He's just hanging out here. Let me show you guys. No! Don't do this to me. I need to set up a button to turn off this filter. Let's do it. Why is this happening? Okay. Activate source, scenes, sources. No. Filters, yeah. Oh, I'll have to do yeah, I had to do a multiple. So internet.
Internet.
How do I do that? Multi-toggle? Yeah. Background removal. Care what you think. Yeah. There he is. Neko-chan. Hey, don't bite. My screen title is so silly. Wait, what was my screen title again? Hello. Thank you, Fern. Love you too. Welcome in. What is my screen title? I have like a goldfish memory. Oh, thigh highs at calf level. Yeah. Right. Now. Oh shit, I was supposed to oil it up. All right. Okay, and wait, maybe I can. What is my Firefox track? B. Like I can rename these cables. Like I can say this is my DMCA, this is Edge, this is game. But then, like after a restart, they just get renamed back. So it's not fun. But this setup is like way better than like spending on a Go XLR, which I know people have had trouble with. Setting up. Burp. Rest that heart better not be hollow. I'll run a script to see if like, you know, there'll be like a Venn diagram of Lokia Boo Weavers on the left and Freshwater Fern on the right. And they better like 1-to-1 overlap. They shouldn't be like a middle. Then am I selling your desktop and buying a gaming laptop? Don't do a gaming laptop. It's not a not a not a wise choice. Not a wise choice. Like if you find yourself yeah, if you find yourself moving around, then yeah. Hello, cool girl. Welcome in. Good to see you. I heard your family's not well. I hope they get well soon. I also saw that your recommendation to get rid of bugs is using RAID. This is how I get updated on Cool Girl's life now, is just like seeing her on the Twitter timeline. All right, cargo room. They have a cult. But yeah, gaming laptop, if unless you think you're gonna so there's a startup in there. Oh no, the AI. If you're gonna find yourself moving around, then yeah, it makes sense. Like I chose gaming laptop because there's a big chance I'm not gonna be in Saudi at least like for another 2 years. And I'd like to take and I move around a lot, so I'd like to, have a beefy setup that I take around. But if you're going to find yourself like staying in one place, you don't plan on leaving the country, then get a good gaming system, a PC. You can upgrade it. You can't upgrade a gaming laptop like outside of RAM and hard disk. Right? Even Steam machine is like it's not going to be easily upgradable, right? Like you can't change out the CPU, motherboard. They are good. It's just that like they're not future proof. Yeah, our airflow is poor. Like Atlas here isn't supposed to cook my whole motherboard, but it did. Right? I'm just glad that like my warranty, desktops are better value. I paid, I think, that for my laptop, and these specs. i9, 32 GB RAM, 4070. Unlike the 4070 you get out of this, like it's a mobile 4070, so it's equivalent to like a 3070 or less than a 3070. Yeah, see, he paid less for Nightshade. Do paid less for his, but also like I bought it in Saudi, so it's in general like the best place. I don't know how true this is, but from my experience, buying a PC straight in the US is just a lot cheaper. Any tech straight out of the US is a lot cheaper. Canada is probably more expensive than Saudi. Got a banger of a deal. Yeah, 4090 Nightshade, dude. Jesus. I'm jealous. I miss playing in about 1080p. Like this 4070 even struggles some games on 1080p. Vario 5060 at a pretty reasonable price too. Nice. But what is going on with the RAM prices? Jesus. RAM price crisis. It's about to get turned into a server. Nice. For AI. Oh, also, you know how people are complaining about water use? They have the most, I don't know, surface level takes on it. What's his name? Hank Green, I believe. Hammer? Some green water AI. This is a very good video, very nuanced, and I'm not gonna watch it because I've already watched it recently, like watch it live. But it covers many sides, including how corn use, like, by corn I mean like actual like corn, not corn hub corn. How corn significantly like uses way more, will be obsolete when manufacturers start using external unified on newer. Right. Look like it should work. Push 6, yeah. Why does this error occur? Immutable borrow occurs here, immutable borrow occurs here. This error is due to the way vectors work, because vectors put the values next to each other in memory. Adding a new element onto the end of a vector might require allocating new memory and copying the old elements in a new space. Interesting. If there isn't enough room to put all elements next to each other where the vector is currently stored, in that case, the reference to the first element would be pointing to deallocated memory. Wait, if there isn't enough room to put all the next element stored, in that case, the reference in the first element would be pointing to the deallocated memory. The borrowing rules prevent programs from ending up in that situation. Iterating over values. Neat. This works. Neat. We can also iterate over mutable references for each element in a mutable vector in order to make changes to all elements. The for loop will add 50 to each element. Neat. Wait. Why star? Dereference. Before we can use the... So dereferencing means you go direct to the location in the memory and change the value itself, not the reference to the value, right? Iterating over a vector, whether immutably or immutably, is safe. Nice. Because of the borrow checkers rules. If we attempted to insert or remove items in the for loop bodies, we would get a compiler error similar to the one we got with, okay, the reference to the vector holds prevents simultaneous modification of the whole vector. Using an enum to store multiple types. Vectors. No! That's enough. Yeah, I think that's have a good night, hot dog flavor water. Thanks for hanging. Take care, man. I'm gonna have a peek at your OPGG later. I want to see what you've been up to. Fortunately, the variants of the enums defined under the same enum types. So when we need one type to represent element, what's your rank? No, please don't. And use an enum. For example, say we. May I introduce you to playing some single player games? Hot dog flavor water. There was this article I read recently about how single player games is so slow. That's the whole point. You gotta immerse yourself. Age of players and multiplayer, single player reference, fast game, toxic chat, etc. Okay. Most gamers still prefer single player content. Call of Duty. God damn it, God forbid a man wants to educate himself. Okay. Majority of the world prefers single player games, although younger gamers enjoy multiplayer equally. Oh, sorry. Did I delete it? I don't know. Games industry feels dominated by live service multiplayer games. Okay. Ruling the roost. This has led to many games strive for a live service hit of their own. Ambition has come at the expense of single player games, which while usually profitable, have a comparatively short shelf life, and often no microtransactions. However, a new survey has found what publishers want to sell is not necessarily what the majority of players worldwide want. 22 markets, 56 players worldwide prefer single. Okay. 4% increase in people preferring single titles over the last 4 years. Of these different territories, 65% of US players prefer a single player, while 63% have same preference in Japan. Okay. The results are slightly different when broken into brackets, with single player preference increasing as people get older. 49% of 16 to 24-year-olds prefer single player experiences, but this rises to 56 among 25 to 34-year-olds and 64 in gaming veterans. Hello, Ariel. Welcome. Good to see you. Good to see you. Giving you a shout out. Speaking about results, Louis Wooldridge. Yeah. Ampere said, the data reaffirms that single player games are absolutely still viable and sought after in the live service down and blah blah blah. Okay. But yeah, Older players prefer single player. Maybe because they don't like getting teabagged by younger players. Using an enum to store multiple types. Vector can only store values that are of the same type. This can be inconvenient. There are definitely use cases for needing to store a list of items of different types. Fortunately, the variants of an enum are defined under the same enum type. So when we need one type to represent elements of different types, we can define and use an enum. For example, we want to get values from a row in a spreadsheet in which some of the columns in. Now you just want to chill, yeah. You used to be on that league grind as well, nil pointer, right? And floating point numbers and some strings. We can define an enum whose variants will hold different value types. Like, I like league, but more so for the social aspect. Mobile Legends too, nice. But I can't control how other people feel after a game. So, kind of, but like, I still want to play. I'm kind of glad that after I changed my ISP, the ping to the EU West, so where most of my friends play, is much higher. So I don't have. I have like an obstacle in the way that stops me from playing there. So now if I do play League, I'll play in Middle East servers, and I'm not going to be playing with people I know. All you want is a good story. Yeah. Have you played the Last of Us games, Defy as well? They're so good. Also, Red Dead Redemption story, Red Dead Redemption 2 is. I haven't played 1, but 2 is really good. It had a slow start. It took me a couple tries getting into Red Dead Redemption 2. That's that moves after a certain moment where only part 1 defies. You gotta try part 2 as well, man. You gotta try part 2. Part 2 is more like there's a lot of rage. Like, if I don't want to spoil anything for you, but you know how part 1's about like that camaraderie you have between Joel and Ellie. Part 2 is you watch the show. No, so it's spoiled. No, no. Defy saw. Season 2 kind of like I like the show, but it didn't do part 2 justice. I feel like they really rushed it. That they packed so much into one season when they could have like dragged it out. But part 2 is a story about like revenge at no, like, you know, it's very raw. I liked it a lot. I went into it wanting that same feeling of like, you know, having like that partner. The Bioshock games were good as well. Bioshock Infinite has that similar, like, you have like that relationship with Elizabeth, who kind of helps you throughout the game. Free Ren. I heard a lot of things about Free Ren. I don't watch anime. I don't have time for Cocomelon. Like, I feel like I'm a little too old for it. We can define an enum whose variance will hold the different value types, and all the enum variants will be considered the same type, that of the enum. Then we can create a vector to hold that enum and so ultimately hold different types. We demonstrated this in listing 8, 9. Yes. Played them more like an open world story driven game. Kind of like an open world. Oh, right. Yeah. Bioshock is not open world. It's very linear. Then open world story, Red Dead Redemption 2. And you don't have to spend on it. Games. Just wait a couple. Oh yeah. We're back. There's Where Mince Meat, good story. Shall we try some Where Mince Meat today after this? I want to give it a shot. Here, just bully Nightshade, dude. I'll be right back. I think has PvP too. Nice. Birthday. Show me good loving, make it alright. Need a little sweetness in my life. Alright. I only finished one page. Spreadsheet cell. Okay. Integers, some floating point and some strings. We can define an enum. Yeah. Here a vector to hold that enum. What? Different types. Ultimately, whole different types. We've demonstrated this and okay. Oh, okay. Got it. Rust needs to know what types will be in the vector at compile time so it knows exactly how much memory on the heap will be needed to store each element. We must also be explicit about what types are allowed in this vector. If Rust allowed a vector to hold any type, there would be a chance that one or more of these types would cause errors with the operations performed on the element of this vector. Using an enum plus a match expression means that Rust will ensure compile time that every possible case is handled. If you don't know the exhaustive set of types a program will get at runtime to store a vector, the enum technique won't work. Instead, you can use a trait object, which we'll cover in chapter 18. Now that we've discussed some of the most common ways to use vector, be sure to review the API documentation for all of the many useful methods. Okay? And then push a pop method removes and returns the last element. Dropping a vector drops its elements. Neat. And it goes out of scope. When the vector gets dropped, all the content of the meaning the integer hold will be cleaned up. Bar check and ensure they are only used while the vector itself is valid. String is a collection. Rusticians commonly get stuck on strings for combination. Rust propensity, what the heck is that? For exposing possible errors. Strings being a more complicated data structure that many programs give them credit for, and UTF-8. These factors combine in a way that can seem difficult when you're coming from other programming languages. We'll discuss strings in the context of collections because strings are implemented as a collection of bytes. Plus, some methods provide useful functionality when those bytes are in text. In this section, we'll talk about operations on strings that every collection has. CRUD. We'll also discuss in which string is different from other collections, namely how indexing into a string is complicated by differences of how people in computers interpret it. And what do we mean by the word one string type in the core language? Yes. And borrowed from, yes. We talk about string slices, reference, blah, blah, blah. String literals, store and program binary, therefore string slices. String type, which is provided by Rust handler encoded in the core language, is growable. You know what else is growable? Mutable, owned, and UTF encoded string type. When Rusticians refer to strings in Rust, they might be referring to either the string or the string slice, not just one of those types. Although this section is largely about string, both types are used heavily in Rust standard library, and both string and string slices UTF encoded. Create a new string, yes. Example function works same way with t, yes. This line creates a new empty string. We can load data. Often we'll have some initial data. For that, we use toString method, okay, which is available on any type that implements the display trait, as string literals do. Neat. So this kind of like is like push, right? No, wait. Data, let S, data to string. What's the difference between the two? Isn't this already string type? Which we want to start string. For example, is toString. Okay, it's a strong string literal initial content. I use the function from to create a string from string literal. The code in blah, blah, blah is equivalent to the code that uses toString from initial contents. Because strings are used for so many things, we can use many different generic APIs for strings, providing us with lots of options. Some of them can seem redundant. They all have their place. In this case, style and readability. UTF, so we can include any properly encoded data. Okay, this is a string literal, and this is a string type, correct? What is the difference between a string literal and string literal versus string type? Rest. As type and status and fixed size, immutable, owned, growable, mutable, correct. Okay, got it. Oh, this is a long lesson. All right. Updating a string. I think I'm just going to stop it at 8.2 because I want to play game. And hash maps is going to be a bit, I believe. Yeah. This is something that's going to take a bit for my head to wrap around. Blah, blah, blah. If you push more data into it, in addition, you conveniently use the plus operator or the format macro to concatenate string values. We can grow a string by using the push string method to append a string slice, as shown in listing. The mute s, blah, 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 push, correct. Neat. Foobar takes a string slice, blah, blah, blah. Because we don't necessarily want to take ownership, we just want to push to it. Nice. And we can take another instance of another string and push. Nice. Ownership s2, we wouldn't be able to print its value. Oh, yeah. Push method takes a single character as a parameter and adds it to the string. Okay, the difference between push stir and just its push, because push is just one character. Concatenating with plus or format. Often you want to combine two existing strings. One way to do it with the plus operator as shown in listing 818. Hello world. Moved here and can no longer be used. 3 contains reason S1 is no longer valid after the addition. The reason we use has to do with the signature of the method. Why? Oh, S1 can no longer be used after okay, after the addition. Something like this. In the standard library, you see add defined using generic. Okay. I kind of want to pause here. We'll come back to updating a string. Tomorrow. Game. What is it? Something there's like a saying about wind, but you actually mean fart. Phrase. Fart in the wind, no. Breaking wind. Right? Breaking wind. Meaning? Oh, that's very graphic. I really want Arc Raiders, but after I just can't justify. We'll see. Oh no, there's an update. 1 GB? Okay, should be doable. It's been a bit since I played any VR. Bop, bop. It has controller support? I hope so. Ow. Oh, yeah. Nice. Load biatch. Is Tarkov worth getting into now? That's a very expensive game as well. I don't know if I can justify spending, but they do have it on Steam now. So on a possible sale down the road, I can get Tarkov. I want to play Split Fiction too. I played It Takes Two with my sister. Oh, there's a remaster of the original. What? Why would this need a remaster? This is a cash grab. Ever since EA bought Pop, was it PopCap? This game looks fun. This Mimesis game also looks very fun. But man, I need to like go through my existing library. Wayne is 3D Project Zomboid. I have Project Zomboid. I haven't played much of it. All right, we're close. I have one more episode of God damn it. Why doesn't my background removal I find some time in the weekend to oil this thing up. I don't have WD-40, but my dad said we don't need WD-40 for this if we have oil. I do want to get a secret lab, but I don't think I'll be here in the foreseeable future to like maintain ownership of something like that. To wipe off what's there and some oil, yeah. I had to take it apart. All right, game's ready. Is the game music good? Shall we turn off the let's see, I want to hear the game music. I hate this. I hate everything up. How do I get rid of? No! God damn it. Fucking stupid. How do I get rid of it? Auto launch. No, it's not done downloading. Well, music. But let's send this to the game track. Oh, shaders. Not Linus. I'm finding myself. I hate everything about this, but you know how like chubbier people or people with bellies rest their arms against their stomach. I'm finding myself doing that a lot more lately, and I don't know, man. Like, hey, I didn't mention anyone here. I'm talking about myself. You know how thin I used to be 2 years ago? Look at that. I was severely underweight. I liked how I looked back then. But now looking back, that's unhealthy, man. And I was underweight most of my life. Nightshade's mom. Welcome in, Mr. Roasted B. I liked your selfie. Looked very good. Once you started working your first tech job, ooh. All right. All right. Let's get Daisy's mom. She's got it going on. She's all I want. Why a banger got to be playing when this game just started? I don't feel like pausing it. Money comes more food and drink. Yeah. Well, I still ate a lot. More than I used to eat way more back then than I do now. Fave mod, which there's no complimenting the mods. It's illegal here. It's not allowed. Time, yeah. Got him. Gonna lurk? Yeah, sounds good, Nightshade dude. Thanks for hanging. Click start. All right. Let's see the settings first. Full screen. Balance is good. Real-time sunlight. We'll see how it's like. Subtitles. I want background audio. Oh, there's more to download. Adjust brightness until bell icon is. Oh. Yeah, that's better. Detailed. Yeah, minimal. Recommend for open world exploration. Yeah, provide moderate guidance. I want a bit detailed. Yeah, let's go detailed. I can change it later. Whoa, this goes hard. What the hell? Recommended. Shared journey, lone wanderer. Let's get the. How are you, roasted? What's cooking? Good looking. All right, let's stop the music.
It's you.
Oh, he's a baby. I guess so.
That's right. Here to take you in.
I had the game down, like already downloaded. It just had an update.
A drink to wet your throat.
Work is slowing down because the holidays coming.
Bland.
Nice. Should have given you another string. No frame drops. Yeah. I mean, it's going to 40 FPS.
Go together.
Buffering a stream a little bit. No.
Worried on my account?
Oh, I see that.
Don't be.
All the buffering for you. Oh, it is. Oh no, frame drops. No. Are we? Is it still buffering?
Slew your own father and stole the chain. You stand condemned before.
Oi. Performance. Real-time sunlight? No.
The secret within that pendant must be quite
Buy more RAM?
Not now. Come on.
Oh, what the heck?
after him. Don't let him flee with the Dengwon chain.
R1.
Oh, after them. After them. They're here. Go. Don't let them get away. They're here.
Is it better? Yeah, I'd prefer. Can I pause it? No, it's.
You're one to talk. Still inviting me to
I can't pause it.
What of it? The two of us against the world. What is it like?
Good idea, Mara Kuko.
Fire cannons.
Quiet. Watch out.
This had a very engaging start. I like it. Whoa.
Even the Aria Pavilion takes interest? You're in more trouble than I thought. Look at that. Jiang Yan, the stone-faced hero, finds hero
30
in
FPS,
chest fighting.
man. Why? Is there like the baby face? Oh no. The Void King, servant of Emperor AI.
This is getting interesting, just like old times.
How do I pause? Oh. Cancel. No. Key binding. Oh, there it is. Okay. There's no. Let's turn off motion blur. VSync. Let's turn that off. How do I change the language? Game language. What's the difference? No voice from my side? Oh wait, my bad. Chinese. Okay. Okay, we are at 60 FPS now. Good. Lock and switch. Yeah. Just offering damage, control, and healing effects. Neat. Using mystic skills at the right moment can also achieve unexpected results. Okay. Neat. Also try other, okay, based on the prompts. Whoa, where did that bell come from? All right. Oh. Okay. Defense. Defense can, okay. Both defense and dodge consume endurance. Okay. Okay, that's a block and the circle is a dodge. Okay, here I see. Alright. How can I parry? Wait, Anthony, if I time it right. Oh. Oi. Oh, okay. Deflection. If you deflect as deflect and counter. Cannot be defended, but they can be deflected. Can deal a large amount of damage. Undeflectable golden skills. Cannot be deflected. Okay, so you gotta dodge those. R1. Alright, let's see. Ah. Again. Oh, I didn't time that right. Oh. How is this game free? Enabling assist deflection. The time before being hit will slow down and prompt for deflection. Inside, consume during auto deflection and slowly recover. Yeah. Yeah, it's free. It's on mobile too, Roasted Bee. Like, you can play it on your phone. Assisted deflection. No. Okay. Damn it! Oi! Oi, don't do me like that. Damn it. Oof, okay. What was that ghost? Oi! Lion's roar. Let's go. Ooh, I jumped through that, alright. The fuck? Okay, I have skill issue. Die! Damn it! I can't dodge those. How do I parry that? Bruh. Let's start this. Oh, he's pissed. Red can be deflected. Why didn't I deflect that then? Oof. Stay away can be parried. Okay. Oh, red can be parried? No. Ooh. My little bro played a lot of that game. My little bro is a hardcore gamer. Giving me too much credit, it's just the tutorial boss. Tôi còn gì Oh shit. Never daydream. Oh my god, this is such a squeaky chair. My back hurts. Who volunteers to step on me? The cutscenes are taking a lot out of my system. I may have to turn the overclocking on. Yeah, I need to oil it up.
江叔，你何时才肯让我去江湖上看看呀？
你想入江湖？
是啊，来往清河的客商和我说了好多事儿，都可好玩了。有河东八郡、滇北旧盟和好多新门派。哦
Velvet Shade
学尽各派武功，成了武林路中
Mask
鼎鼎
Troop
有名的江湖豪侠。
Inkbound Order. Raging Tides.
一定也能做到。
Midnight Blades.
和江叔一起，像客商口中的侠客们那样，江湖同游。哎，蝴蝶。
Why is it so loud? The noise cancellation is supposed to ignore this. Hmm. God damn it. I like the first one. Smart customization. Oh, what? All right, if it's going to take my voice. I like this. Smart customization. Image. Update. Yeah, data to China. Yeah, oh, that's crazy. That's yes. What am I supposed to do? Lol, life is too short to be serious. Uploading my data to China right now. Under review. Well, I didn't want to listen to myself. Okay. Image. Upload image. Yes. Yes. Get a cute picture of me. What up, Dayan? God damn it, this chair. I'll oil it up in the weekend. You want to join the oiling session, Dan? Who's Ron Jeremy? The hedgehog. Looking? This is what would you look like if you were Chinese? A nice picture of me. There are no nice pictures of me. What is that? All right. No. Looking? Oh, were you looking at the waifu? Oh man, I think CP use is crazy right now. It's gonna open in the middle screen, isn't it? Yes, it is. Let me crop it up. How do I crop? Edit. Here. Save. My porn folder? Who downloads porn in 2025 December? What the heck? Drag and zoom. Cancel.
The Chinese, they coming for us. Our data, we gotta be prepared.
No! Wait. What is this? This is horrible. What's going on? Why? Maybe I need to I know what needs to be done. Ah! One by one. I don't know. Clear. Yes. Yes. You know, China, more about me? Yeah. At least someone cares. I have like... Nice. Generate. I see it. I see the vision, China. Apply. Holy moly. We'll keep that there. But how do I do skin color? China. China, you better allow me to change my skin color. Foundation. Oh, there you go. There you go. No. Undo. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Where are my scars? Add a little wrinkle. Red and lighter red. Yes. Oh yeah. Oh, this is nice. No, this is red too. And this is decent red. This contour. No. Oh, that's cute. Oh, that's very cute. Ooh. All right. I like this. Is that calligraphy? Oh, look at that side profile. Damn, look at look at this diva. Damn, son. All right, I think one marking is enough. I'm happy with that. Eye makeup. I'm happy with that. Lip makeup, blush. I'm happy with facial hair. Okay. Hairstyle. This is more realistic, but let a man dream. Oh, I like this. Oh yeah. All right. Outfit. Oh yeah. Was mad they didn't have dreads. Got a complaint to Chinese DEI. The big hat is sick. Yeah. These are all nice outfits. It's hard to choose. Defias, have I ever seen an Asian with dreads? I can't choose. I like this. This is also nice. I don't like this. I like how he's a little slutty with his arms, with his one arm out. But I don't like how he's covering half his face. So many Japanese with dreads? What? Maybe England isn't as diverse. Big hat is nice, but I think I'll go with this. No. No, I did that. Wait, which one did? Oh, I like this. Background. Oh, this is royalty. This is tech bro interweaving with hot journalist. Probably where there's tons of skate and hip hop clothes, 3 people rocking them. Oh, flute. I like wait. Oh, this is Defias in Japan. This is all he was up to. Okay. I like this. Duo pose. What? Defias, we can pose together. We'll be sick. And cross our swords. Defias. I didn't really want to get drunk when you were there, only got slightly buzzed. Ooh. Did you make any friends while you were there? Feel like if you get drunk, you know, like you gotta be with a good crowd. Enter her name. Abu. Does that work? Yes. Use this skill in pitch pot to get tipsy effect. Start with 2 inspiration. I like. Let's get with Spank. No! Try to speak with many. Ah. Yeah, I am not much of a solo traveler. Like, my reason to travel to places if people I know are gonna be there. That's why I really enjoyed going to Europe and the US this time. But the thing with there are things I want to do, but if I'm with people, I'm just happy like being around them and letting them make the plans. I don't want to get in the way of like, oh, you got an agenda, yeah, I'll follow your agenda. I don't want to get into like, oh, I don't want to go there, I want to go to my place instead kind of situation. So maybe later on in life I'd want to like check off places that I want to go to by doing some solo stuff.
周红线，你是不是打我了？
谁想打你啦？我教了你好久，好。
我迷糊了。
去闯荡江湖，你不会瞒着我什么吧？哼，快点说，不然我不理你了。
知道知道，你不是还要去将军祠找广胡子买东西吗？还不快去！
哎呀，差点忘记了，都怪你。我们快点走，广叔说好今年给带新画本的。
哎，那你先等我一下，我还要去小屋里看看。
那你快点来哦。
Yeah, I'm gonna turn on can I do it now itself?
会留下什么线索？
It's overclock. System is struggling. You make a list of places they want to do and pick from each and try to do the most, but always let serendipity lead the way. Yeah. It's a good way to approach it. Please don't crap out on me. Well, a lot to render. 30 FPS. Oof.
这标记是
哇，这是什么暗号吗？是不是哪个大侠要在这里接头？我们要见到大侠啦！
那黑衣人抢走了江叔留给我的玉，或许和江叔有关。去屋子里找找看。
老大，你找什么？我帮你找。好多回。这是枪。老大，这里有一柄枪，真枪！
哎，小心些。连他都被翻出来了呀！
好帅！老大，快教我！
The hell? If I turn this on, nice. I turned on NVIDIA noise removal. You can't hear the creaking anymore. Let me turn it down a bit. 90. Bring in 95. Nice. It does. I hear it. You've been traumatized. Yeah. But it does consume, but it's not that much. Even this filter that does the background removal, no green screen. Okay, let's try this again. Shall I do DirectX 12? Maybe that might improve things. Meep moop. How you been, Kogo? What you working on? What you been up to? AI inference stuff. Neat. Wait, what did she make for her kids? PG boss, is that something to do with Codecrest? Oh, I saw you were trying to do 3D modeling. How's that going? Rainbow cupcakes and unicorns. Oh, very cool. That's so cute. Practice speech sounds, tic-tac-toe, multiplayer tic-tac-toe, drawing pad. Ask your parent, magic code. Oh, is this like phonetics? You need a magic code to use it. Prime versus Tej. Very cool. What do you mean? You can draw airplanes on a kid's app. What's wrong with that? God forbid a man draw a nice rocket ship. Okay. I still want it on performance. And we'll turn off this. Piano app, nice. Let's freaking go. Turn off VSync, turn off motion blur. Draw a tunnel. Wait, the frame did the frames drop? Fuck. This game doesn't like me. Bit of stutter. Alright, let's try DirectX 11 again. Now that I've turned up overclock. No more creaking, Nightshade dude. I can hear it, but you guys can't. Let's turn this down to 30. It was a good tunnel. What happened? Bamboo abode. Wait, it's 30 FPS, but I don't like it.
这标记是
哇，这是什么暗号吗？
A in
是不是哪
sausage.
个大侠要在这里接头？我们要见到大侠啦！
那黑衣人抢走了
Haven't
江苏留给
seen
我
the
的
short. Actually, dude made a short. I know he made a pic. The what?
去屋子里找找看。
Link it.
老大，你找什么？我帮你找。好多回。枪，老大，这里有一柄枪，真枪。
Hey, bro, China ran a screen. I saw a pop up. I guess it wasn't meant to be. I will wait until they optimize the hell out of you. Or it doesn't make a difference because while streaming, the encoder uses a very different part of the GPU that does not. Do I have GeForce now? No. Man, maybe I need to invest in GeForce now. Or a phone. It does run on phone tunnel. Oh. Ah, yeah, I remember.
Okay, alright. Here you go. See, now I can build a tunnel. Look at that.
Look at that. There are game drivers. It does run on phone. It's stream on my phone. On GeForce. Oh, maybe I need to update my drivers. You're right. Oh, what is it? NVIDIA app. There are new drivers. Your Doom? I'm not going to do it live on stream. There is variance meet driver update. Nice. All right. Good luck. I want to do a bit of Mega Bonk before get for listening to New Planner game Mega Bonk. All right. Map is hard. No, I have not. Here. I'm putting Roasted Bee on the spot. Come up with a stream title. I'll be right back.
Hot! Hot!
I think Abu ate bad Mexican food.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
What's that band with Axl Rose in it? I forget the name. I went to their concert. Guns N' Roses. Let's listen to Guns N' Roses. Guns N' Roses. Bruh, I saw Guns N' Roses concert in Saudi Arabia. The widest event I've attended in this city. It was epic though. Shall we do Vlad? Let's try Vlad. I'm subscribing. You don't like Guns N' Roses? Or the fact that I forgot their name. My memory is not great. Not that you didn't know the name of the band. Look. My indexer is slow. But it works. Lifesteal. I just need to like follow the trail. Blood mark. All right. You want to have embedded SQLite? Yeah. My mind used to be a lot faster, a lot quicker until 2 years ago, where I went manic. And when I was manic, like your mind is moving so fast. You make like all sorts of weird connections. And I kind of like, it was an interesting state of mind to be in. But my psychiatrist was saying like, it's not good because you're actively like damaging your brain. And we need to like slow it down. So before that, I was a lot like my word association was really good. I was very articulate. I was very outspoken. There are videos of me, especially from like my high school days, where I did a lot of public speaking and debating, and you'd see a very different Abu. Very different Abu. And after I got put on medication, my word association took a hit. It was harder for me to come up with words. I was a lot more silent. But in the process, I put more thought. I put more thought into what I'm going to say. I'm comfortable like taking my time with saying the things I want to say. But it hurt my confidence. So big reason as to why I started streaming this year is so that I could regain that, like practice speaking and regain that confidence. Frostwalker. Yeah. It's been going great so far. Yes. I come on confident. Oh, thank you. I can be shy. I can be shy. No! Fuck me. I don't like. I'm only like happy with calcium, I guess. Because the movement speed helps me evade. Luck. Sweet child. Oi! Oi. How do I... Yeah, this first weapon is way too slow. Like, what is it? Blood magic or something? How am I going to unlock things at this space? I might need a magnet. And I'm cooked. It's good. You need to leap into HP and things ramp up. Yeah, but at the start, early game, I guess in tier 3, it's like... It's hard to level up. Okay, let's do calcium and try to finish that boss. This is the most I'm confident with. Right. .180 size. Bone. Do I have the money for this guy? All right, let's take this. And speed will start, yeah. And that's why, like, at least movement speed is really nice from the get-go. But I'm sacrificing unlocking newer things. Projectile bounce, sniper. That's good. I'm sacrificing unlocking newer things by just sticking to one champ. One champ or one hero or I first saw this game when S-Fan was playing it, and he got really far on his first day. He was like on the leaderboard as well. Alright. Banana rank? Oi. Jump height? Yeah. Life steal. Ice moldy, ice moldy. What are you up to, Nightshade, dude? Working. Failing but working. Failing upwards. You remember Tori Pixels, who was on chat like a couple days ago, and I rated her a couple times? She pronounced C'est la vie as C'est la vie, and like I lost my shit. Let's get damage. I'm gonna do just this one run and call it. No! I want to watch the most recent episode of Pluribus. Such a good show. And tomorrow, I want to watch the new Knives Out. Knock back. Shield. Multiplier. On the confidence thing, so like when it came to interviews, I'm gonna call it. Confidence is something I've never had like an issue with until like my very first interview after I had my episode. usually like it's like I fail because of lack of experience, or I didn't answer some technical questions correctly. But confidence was never an issue. And I worked with MSSPs, like service providers, and big part of what they require, because you're going to be dealing with clients a lot, and clients want someone who can like make sure you're going to be taken care of, like you take in the pain that they're going to feel. You got to like steer the ship. So when I came back with my first interview in Saudi, the feedback was he knows what he knows. He's got the technical chops, but he's not confident, and that was really painful to hear. So yeah, I didn't want to be put in such a situation again. And I was also like unemployed for like a year and a half. So like my confidence was at an all-time low. Now it's not the same. And I'm dealing with like leading meetings at work. Work Abu, very different from Stream Abu, like very authoritative. Over here, like it just feels so comfortable. I'm not like put in the same, what do you say? The risk isn't the same. So I can't like be authoritative. I am very unsure of myself on stream, but when at work, like if I'm not sure about something, I'll be like, I'll still like try to answer to the best of my abilities, but I'll end it with, I'll look into it further to make sure that I'm correct. I'm not going to do that with you guys. I'm not getting paid enough to do so. All right, let's see who I want to raid. Goodbye, Kick.